If you've ever walked into a room full of people talking about you and hoped you were more valued and respected, you're not alone. In today's society, many of us feel ignored and undervalued, like we don't exist. But today, we will start a new journey. Using Stoic philosophy to build a strong sense of self and an undeniable presence is both exciting and hard. This isn't about getting attention. It's about developing thoughts and actions that make you highly regarded and stronger from the inside out. In this video, we'll go over 10 core strategies that have stood the test of time that will help you change how others see you. More importantly, we'll look at how these strategies change not only how others see you, but also how you see yourself. Join us for this challenge. Show yourself that you're ready to keep going by watching this video all the way to the end. It's not just about making a moment, it's about building a strong presence that lasts and leaves an impression on people. Are you ready? Let me know in the comments. I'm ready to start this journey right away. Take care of yourself first. You can't love someone else if you can't love yourself first. It's not selfish to know how to take care of yourself. You can help other people more if you do. Being self-aware is necessary to take care of yourself first and foremost. This is not only good business advice, it's also a basic rule for living a happy, worthwhile life. Spend some time getting to know yourself, from your most basic needs to your deepest soul wants. Once you know what you need, you can start to take care of yourself and grow in a meaningful way. For example, to take care of your body, you should eat well, exercise regularly, and get enough sleep. When you do these things, you not only feel good, but you also look good, which makes people want to love and care for you more. To take care of your mind, you should feed your soul regularly. You can do this by meditating or doing things you enjoy. When your soul is fed, you feel confident and calm, which gives you an irresistible charm. Lastly, remember that taking care of yourself is an ongoing process. Marcus Aurelius, a great Stoic philosopher, said that our lives are what we think they are. If you keep investing in yourself, you not only make your own life better, but you also become an inspiration to those around you. That's how you make people not beg or yearn for you, but deeply enjoy and value you. Self-care means taking care of your physical, mental, and emotional health. It also means being strong and resilient enough to handle the problems you face in life. The idea of self-care comes from the Stoic philosophy, which says that taking care of your body and mind is important for finding inner peace and wisdom. For good physical health, you should eat well, get enough sleep, and work out regularly. Walking, yoga, or strength training can all give you more energy, make you feel better, and improve your general fitness. Remember that your body is a temple. Taking care of it will help you have a better, busier life and make you stronger mentally. To get mentally stronger, you need to learn how to deal with issues, stress, and problems. Writing in a journal and practicing mindfulness are great ways to deal with stress and stay positive. Stoicism tells us to accept the things we can't change and concentrate on the things we can. This is a good way to make our minds stronger and more resilient. Take care of your emotional health. To do this, you need to be aware of and accept your thoughts. Making healthy boundaries and having friends and family you can talk to about your thoughts and feelings are very important. Hobbies and doing things that make you happy can be very good for your mental health. Remember that it's okay to ask for help if you need it and try to keep good relationships. Having good relationships is a big part of taking care of yourself. Spend time with people who make you happy and support you. Having good relationships gives you mental support and makes you feel safe and fit. Stay away from situations that are bad for you and do what you can to get away from people who drain your health and energy. Make time to improve and grow as a person. You should always be learning new things to improve and grow as a person. Do what you enjoy, set goals, and reach them. It can help you live a more worthwhile and satisfying life, to do things that challenge and push your mind. You can get better at what you do and feel better about your own self-worth and sense of success when you prove yourself. You should take care of yourself every day, not just once. You can live a full and useful life by putting your physical health first and building your mental strength. Taking care of your mental health by making friends and setting aside time to grow as a person. Plan number 2. Get into these habits, and don't forget that taking care of yourself is a big part of finding happiness and knowledge. Develop patience and poise. Great Stoic. It's said that the best way to deal with anger is to put it off. This advice can really help us deal with tough and stressful situations. In today's world, where bad feelings can hit at any time, it's more important than ever to stay calm and in control. For example, on a stressful day at work, you walk into a meeting late and are greeted with hostile looks from your co-workers. Your gut may tell you to react badly, but don't. Before you do anything, take a deep breath and give yourself some time to think. Your answer not only calms things down, but it also makes the people around you respect your ability to stay cool. In the Bible, the phrase, "Be still and know that I am God," has a similar meaning. Being quiet shows that you are humble and strong at the same time. When we accept silence, it gives us time to think deeply about ourselves and the world around us. Developing self-control and calmness is not only a way to get better, but it's also a way to connect deeply with spiritual ideas that are important to us. Becoming calm in a storm is based on a philosophy that goes back thousands of years and is also a way to earn respect and love from those around you. Share your problems and how you deal with them with peace and calm in the comments section. Sometimes, when life seems to be spinning around us, we forget the true value of time, which is an intangible asset that can never be replaced. But did you know that by properly valuing your time, you not only become more self-directed in every decision you make, but you also attract respect and honor from those around you? Imagine a day when you become a master at managing your time. People will not only admire you, but they will do everything they can to be with you and learn from you. This is not just a promise. It's what will happen if you follow Stoic philosophy. It can be hard to stay calm and collected in a world that is always changing and getting crazy. The Stoics believed that it was important to keep your mind calm and balanced. Being calm lets us think about how to react instead of reacting on the spot, and staying calm helps us handle life's natural ups and downs with grace. By following their ideas, we can learn to stay calm no matter what happens in the world and improve our health. It's important to know the difference between rules and things you can't change. Let go of things that don't matter to you and concentrate on your thoughts, things done, and comments. Being able to see things this way makes you feel calm and less stressed. Being aware of and mindful of the present moment. Giving up judgment and being fully present in the present moment are both parts of being mindful. As you practice awareness, you can gain more control over your thoughts and feelings by watching them without getting caught up in them. Boost your mental strength. Being mentally strong means being able to get back up after failing or having a problem. Thinking about the good things that have happened in the past and learning from them can make you stronger. This will help you stay calm even when things are hard. Regular meditation is a great way to clear your mind and feel less worried. Doing meditation every day will help you stay calm and collected in many situations over time. Learn to be grateful and accept things as they are. Being grateful shifts your focus from what you don't have to what you do have and what is good in your life. Accepting things as they are means giving up your fight and letting them be. All of these practices work together to give you inner peace, which helps you stay calm and collected no matter what is going on around you. By doing these stoic things every day, you can train your mind to be cool and collected, which will help you deal with life's problems. With plan number 3, for grace and peace. Taking time to value. Imagine being in the middle of a storm and not being affected by what's going on around you. This picture is a metaphor for the problems we face in life and how we have to deal with them. Things that happen in the outside world are out of our hands, but how we react to them is. When we keep our cool when things change in our lives, people look up to and respect us. There are reports going around that the company is going out of business and the team is becoming less stable because of the stress. Instead of losing control, this leader calls a meeting with everyone to present the facts, put an end to the rumors, and make a clear action plan. When everyone on the team is calm, they feel safer and more sure of themselves. What can you do to stay calm? Take a moment to think about what's going on before you react. This short break will help you gather your thoughts so you can act instead of reacting. Secondly, do it. Being mindful regularly through meditation or practicing awareness can help you stay calm even when things are going badly. Third, do what you can and remind yourself that the only thing you can change is how you respond. Focusing on this can help ease worry and feelings of helplessness. Fourth, change the way you see things. Instead of seeing bad conditions as threats, see them as chances to do the right thing and get better. 5. Learn from everything you do. After every hard time, think about what happened, how you handled it, and what you can learn from it. This habit of thinking about things will help you keep your cool in the future. Stoicism isn't about hiding how you feel or being different from everyone else. It's about focusing on what's important and making smart choices. People around us respect and value us more when we act in this way. Stay calm and aware of a world that not only values and respects the peace you represent. Active listening is the fourth approach. You listen well. Imagine that you are talking to a friend about someone's problem or challenge. Instead of looking at your phone or thinking about what to say, you choose to be quiet and pay more attention to what they are saying. Some people ask good questions to show that they not only listen, but also understand what is being said. Not only do their answers make you feel heard and understood, but you also build a deep relationship with them because you become a safe place for them in that moment. In fact, listening is more than just a skill. It's an important part of being a strong-willed, independent person, using every conversation as a chance to learn from others and yourself. When you truly listen, you practice humility. You are ready to open up now. To get started, practice listening carefully. You start to learn your feelings and thoughts. When you start a conversation, remember that your goal is to hear, not to understand. Join the next exercise by not only listening to what is being said, but also looking at body language and emotions that you can't put into words. Finally, learn to wait your turn, because silence can be stronger than words sometimes. Philosophers in the past, like Marcus Aurelius Epicus and Seneca, said that listening to others and to oneself was an important part of living a moral and meaningful life. When you listen, you not only get information, but you also open your mind and heart to receive it. There are life lessons in every conversation and experience. So, answer my first question. Are you a good listener? Have you ever been in a situation where you listened to someone and gave them advice? Let's talk about some deep things. Ideas in the comments area. Always listening carefully is a useful skill in work and in personal life. When you actively listen, you give the other person your full attention. understand what they're saying, and respond with care. Being an active listener can help you build better relationships. Talk and understand each other better and more clearly. Keep your eyes open. Making and maintaining eye contact with the other person shows that you are listening and interested in what they have to say. This shows respect and interest, which makes the other person feel heard and valued. Keep in mind, though, that different cultures have different rules about eye contact. Don't talk over someone. It can be rude and annoying. Wait to answer until they're done thinking. This shows that you value their opinion and helps you understand what they're saying better, so you can respond in a better way. Careful and helpful way. You can give feedback in any form. Positive words like "I see" or "I understand," and nodding show that you are paying attention. Repeating what someone else said can help make their point clearer and show that you are thinking about what they said. To have empathy, you have to understand and share the other person's feelings. By recognizing how they feel and showing that you understand, you create a safe space where they can feel more comfortable opening up. This makes the connection and trust between them stronger. When you ask open-ended questions, people are more likely to tell you more about how they feel and what they think. You can't just say yes or no to these questions, which leads to a deeper conversation. For example, instead of asking, "Did you like the meeting?" you could ask, "What did you think about the meeting?" It's not enough to just listen to someone. You need to engage with them and make them feel like you hear and understand them. You can improve your conversation and make deeper connections with people if you look them in the eyes. Don't cut them off. Give feedback, show empathy, and ask open-ended questions. With these skills, you'll be able to get along better with other people every day. Number 5. Plan lifelong learning means that you should keep learning how to live this as long as you live. In the journey of self-discipline and self-betterment, timeless knowledge shows how important it is to keep getting better and adjusting to new things that happen in life. Taking on a lifelong others will respect and admire us more if we commit to never stopping learning. When we do this, we not only gain more knowledge, but we also develop a deep understanding of the world and humanity. This not only helps us change how we act and behave in order to be more in tune with nature and society, but it also makes us more valuable in the eyes of others. Sharing what we know and have done is an important part of this process. By teaching others and getting them to think, we not only educate them, but also feel good about our own worth. Every lesson and story we hear reinforces what we already know and how we think about life. But learning throughout life isn't just about getting more facts. It's also about building character and learning to be patient, thankful, and accepting when things go wrong or get tough, as the Stoics say. You can see everything from different points of view and turn every problem into a chance to grow. When we take on the noble duty of education and commit to a life of learning, we not only make ourselves more valuable to those around us, but we also make the world a better place. This makes people not only appreciate our presence and guidance in their lives, but also see it. It's not enough to show power or authority to be valued by others. We also need to share our knowledge and understanding in order to earn their respect and love. This isn't a quick or easy process. It takes persistence, the courage to face fear and failure, and a strong desire to get better every day. When we take the time to learn and grow, we not only increase our knowledge, but we also expand our souls, building a solid foundation for a worthwhile life. But before we go on, I want to thank you for watching and joining us on the first half of this video. Let's keep going and learn about the next principle. Understand that being honest is the key to all good relationships. Please like, subscribe, and share this movie to get more people to join and help us build a strong, positive community. Believe in being yourself. As Epicurus wisely said, If you want to be a writer, write. Being honest isn't just a strategy, it's a way of life that helps us value ourselves and makes others value us too. When Patrick first started working as a freelance graphic designer, he felt like he had to make products that people wanted instead of ones that he was truly passionate about. Even though he was making good money, Patrick felt empty and had lost his creative spark. One day, Patrick decided to make a change, so he began working on personal projects that showed off his unique style and creative point of view. At first, he was worried that people wouldn't like his new, more personal style, but the design community began to praise and attention his work, many saying that it felt so real and new. Patrick's story shows how important it is to be true to yourself. When we do that, we not only attract people who are like us, but we also make an impression on them that lasts. In a world where lies are common and superficiality is accepted, being authentic is your most valuable asset. It makes you special and irreplaceable, and people will want you to be a part of their lives. By embracing and expressing your authenticity, you not only send a strong message about your own worth, but you also help make the world a better place where everyone is respected and valued for being themselves. Intrinsic value, but also pique people's interest, making them impossible to avoid. This not only makes you feel better about your own self-worth, but it also helps you build deeper relationships based on shared respect and a desire to understand each other. Being truthful means living your life in line with who you really are. Part of that means accepting your strengths, weaknesses, values and beliefs, and being open and honest about them in your relationships and deeds. People who are honest have better interactions, makes you feel better about yourself, and makes life more satisfying. People will feel better when you are honest and real, and they will also be more likely to do the same. Learn more about yourself. Take some time to think about who you are, to find out more about your values, hobbies, and what drives you. Pay attention to both the things you do well and the things you could do better. It can help you figure out who you are to write down your feelings and thoughts in a book. Be okay with your flaws. Accept that your flaws are what make you unique. Remember that no one is perfect, and being real means accepting and working with your flaws. Don't be too hard on yourself and be kind to yourself. Make sure your deeds match your values. While you're trying to get people to agree with you, make sure that what you do is in line with your beliefs and values. Making decisions based on what's important to you builds trust and confidence. When you talk, be honest and kind about what you think. Being open about your feelings and thoughts with other people helps you build real relationships. Don't change who you are to fit in or make other people happy. Ask other people for help. Get together a group of supporters who share your values and will back your honesty. Stay away from people who try to change you or make you into someone you're not. Instead, look for people with whom you can be honest and who value you. Being authentic is a road that takes guts and commitment. It will make your life more important and satisfying to be true to yourself, and it will also encourage other people to do the same. Number 7. Keep a mystery about yourself when you meet someone new. A hint of mystery about someone often makes you want to find out more about them. This isn't just a social trend. It's a deep-seated trait of people. Stoic philosophy is based on the desire to know more about the unknown. In other words, being naturally curious makes you more useful to others and makes you want to learn more. Think of yourself as an open book with new lessons and ideas on every page. As you discover new things and turn every talk into an exciting adventure, you become more than just a storyteller. You become an inspiration, and people wonder what else they can learn from this person about life. Getting more knowledgeable doesn't just mean collecting facts. It also means sharing what you've learned and putting it to use in real life. When you share your life's lesson, you invite others into it, which leads to deep and important relationships. Sharing makes your life and the lives of those around you better. The respect you get from sharing isn't something that can be faked or bought. It comes from learning new things all the time and becoming a source of information and experience. Being a source of knowledge and experience not only earns you respect, but it also makes people adore and beg for you. Making people beg for you isn't just about keeping information about yourself a secret. It's about sharing and growing all the time, becoming an inspiration to always try to get better and making real value for yourself and those around you. Accept that you will always be learning. How would keeping this sense of mystery change your life? Are you ready to put it into action? Share your stories below so that we can all learn. Approach number 8. Be careful what you say. Imagine you're at a social or online event and want to talk about your personal life with everyone. But remember the power of self-control. In today's world, social media and constant connectivity make us want to share everything, from big accomplishments to small complaints. But there's a lot of value in choosing what we share and who we share it with. Not only does this teach us self-control, but it also serves as a warning to value ourselves and keep our minds safe. It was a tough decision for my successful business friend whether to tell everyone about his upcoming project or not. The market he worked in was very competitive, and information was valuable. He remembered what the philosopher Seneca said about how the wise man lacks nothing but needs many things, while the fool lacks everything because he doesn't know how to use anything. He decided to keep the project a secret and only tell a few people about it. Rivals couldn't stop or copy the project because he had a group of trusted partners and workers working on it. This gave him a big advantage over them and showed how powerful restraint can be. He also kept the trust and respect of those around him. Not letting go is not only a way of life, it's also a plan each time you share something. Keeping this information to yourself might be best if you're not sure if it will help you in the long run, or if it will make other people trust and value you. Remember that discretion is a form of strength. When we keep ourselves safe from unnecessary risks, we also build a strong personal image that makes people want to learn about and eventually value our true worth. This is how we show not only wisdom, but also self-respect, a trait that gets people's attention, praise, and maybe even a request for you to be there and share. Stoicism stresses the value of discretion, which means being smart about what you say and not giving out too much about yourself or others. Being aware of when to speak up and when to be quiet means having control over what you say and do. By being careful about what they say, people can protect their privacy, build trust, and show respect in their relationships and interactions. This lesson goes into deep depth about how important it is to be discreet and gives you ways to use this important idea in your everyday life. Sometimes it's better to speak less than to speak a lot. Silence gives you time to listen and think, which can help you avoid arguments or mistakes that aren't necessary. It also gives others a chance to say what they want, which can lead to better connection and understanding. Before you speak, think about how your words will affect others. Before you speak, ask yourself if what you're going to say is true, helpful, and kind. This keeps you from saying things on the spot that could hurt people or give away more than you meant. Being careful about what you say shows that you can handle yourself and care about other people. Keeping private information safe is what using discreet means. You should always be careful when working with private information, whether it's about your job or your personal life. Telling lies or stories about other people is not your job. Being honest with others and building trust is what you should do. pick and choose what you want to share and who you feel safe with. Also, be aware of other people's boundaries. Limiting what you share keeps you in charge of your own story and keeps other people from misusing or misinterpreting what you say. Get smarter about your emotions. To better understand your own feelings and the feelings of others, learn how to be emotionally intelligent. Knowing this will help you deal with social situations better by letting you know when to talk to people and when to stay away. Being emotionally intelligent also makes it easier to be discreet because it helps you read the room and know how to react. Being private doesn't mean keeping things from other people. It means being smart and in charge. It also helps you handle social situations with more grace and respect, which builds trust and lowers the risk of needless arguments. Try to be more discreet in your daily life. This will help you talk to people more carefully and on purpose, which will lead to better and more respectful relationships in the long run. Strategy. Number 9. Learn the art of getting. Being self-sufficient and cocky can keep us from the rich tapestry of community support and God's acceptance. Accepting art not only makes life more interesting, but it also helps build a culture of kindness, unity, and mutual support. To be Stoic, you must first recognize your interdependence with others and with God. The second principle is developing gratitude. When we accept grace, we develop a grateful heart, recognizing the kindness of others and the material, emotional, and spiritual blessings bestowed upon us. The third principle is developing humility. Acceptance teaches us humility by reminding us that we are not all powerful and that wisdom lies in admitting our flaws and needs. Building community. When we let other people accept us, we make our community better. Community ties show that everyone can talk about their wants and flaws. Being willing to show weakness together is what makes people trust each other and connect deeply. Fifth is helpful for kindness in a lovely cycle. Being able to easily accept things makes it easier for others to give, which creates an environment where kindness grows. To really master the art of acceptance, you can start with small things you do every day. For example, when someone thanks you, just say, "Thank you," to show that you understand what they meant. When you need help, ask for it and see it as a chance to connect with other people. In a healthy way, see comments as a chance to get better. People say thank you for small acts of kindness. When we do these things, we not only improve our own lives, but we also help build. Learning how to accept others is not a sign of weakness. It's a deep statement of strength, resilience, and knowing that we are all human and divine. Please leave a note if you agree with our point of view. This is an example of practicing acceptance. When things get tough, we often look to our own strength to get through them. But where does that strength come from? What makes someone not only get back up after falling, but also better and more resilient? Come back for the last plan of today's lesson, where we'll talk about how to train yourself to be steady and persistent, a path that is clearly shown by the Stoics. Number 10 on Phil's thinking plan: build up your strength and stamina. Stoicism teaches us how to tell the difference between things we can control and things we can't. Being resilient means accepting that many things we can't change, like other people's thoughts and actions and unplanned events in our lives, are out of our control. This is not a sign of giving up. It's a strong choice to focus on our actions. By following this rule, you give off a calm and sure vibe that makes people want to be around you. They don't see you as a moving target, reed in the wind, but it stands sticking with problems over and over again, even when it's hard, builds resilience. Problems shouldn't be seen as walls that can't be broken down, but as chances to learn and grow. Stoic tasks, like choosing to be hard on yourself and thinking about hard times, aren't just tests, they're also ways to improve your mental toughness. When you share your stories of perseverance, you inspire others and show that the human spirit is strong. People naturally gravitate toward people with these traits because they see them as leaders, friends, and partners. Stoicism teaches you to see problems not as problems, but as opportunities to grow. This shift in perspective changes how we see life. Things that seemed impossible before are now seen as stepping stones. People will come to you for help and company not only because you are strong, but also because you share a vision that sees problems as chances to grow. We'd like to say a few words about this inspiring journey when it's over. We looked at 10 powerful Stoic strategies that can change how others see and value you, as well as how you see and value yourself. We believe that everyone's journey is unique. So how has this theme changed yours? Before we go, don't forget that every like, share, and subscribe is a great way to show your support for this content and let us know you want to see more. Also, don't forget to hit the notification bell to find out about new and important lessons from the world of Stoic thought. Watch the movies at the end of this one. Thanks for being here today. Keep going, keep trying, and most of all, keep shining. We'll be with you all the way.